Imagine a world where artificial intelligence is not just a tool, but the engine behind almost every major technological breakthrough. Now, imagine being at the center of it all, with a front-row seat to the most audacious innovations of our time. That's where Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang finds himself today. On a recent appearance on Squawk Box, Huang didn't just talk numbers and quarterly earnings, he revealed a vision that puts Nvidia not just in the AI race, but at the heart of a global technological revolution. And if that wasn't fascinating enough, he confessed something that caught the attention of the tech and finance worlds alike. He wants to be part of almost everything Elon Musk is involved in. Why is that such a big deal? Elon Musk, love him or question him, is arguably one of the most influential figures shaping the future of technology, from electric vehicles with Tesla, to space exploration with SpaceX, to AI ventures like Neuralink and Twitter. Musk's fingerprints are everywhere. And here's Jensen Huang, the man behind the world's most valuable chipmaker, openly expressing a desire to collaborate, to be part of that universe. It's not just a statement of ambition, it's a strategic insight into how Nvidia sees its role in the future of AI, tech, and global innovation. Nvidia isn't just any semiconductor company, it's the backbone of AI infrastructure. From powering the supercomputers that train massive language models to accelerating research in autonomous vehicles, Nvidia chips are in almost every breakthrough you've heard about in AI recently. The partnership with OpenAI is just the tip of the iceberg. Huang explained how these collaborations aren't about short-term gains. They're about positioning Nvidia at the center of every AI innovation, including those that may touch Musk's ventures. Think of it like owning the fuel for a fleet of rockets. If Musk wants to go to Mars, he'll need Nvidia's engine to get there. But it's not just about enthusiasm for big names. Huang also touched on the AI arms race with China. In his view, the U.S. has the talent, the infrastructure, and the ambition to remain a global leader. But staying ahead isn't automatic. It requires strategic partnerships, relentless innovation, and yes, sometimes bold moves like aligning interests with the most influential innovators of our era. In other words, Nvidia isn't waiting for opportunities to come knocking. They're building the door, the key, and the path forward all at once. And then comes the human element. Huang discussed H-1B visa reforms and the so-called American dream. To him, the innovation ecosystem in the U.S. thrives on attracting global talent. These are the engineers, researchers, and visionaries who drive the AI revolution for Nvidia. The challenge isn't just designing the best chips, it's ensuring that the minds who can imagine the impossible are in a place where they can bring those visions to life. It's a reminder that behind every silicon wafer and GPU, there's a human story, ambition, risk-taking, and the drive to change the world. So what does all of this mean for investors, for tech enthusiasts, for anyone watching closely? Nvidia's strategy isn't reactive, it's proactive. By aligning with transformative ventures, keeping talent pipelines flowing, and doubling down on AI, Nvidia positions itself not just as a market leader, but as a central node in the technology ecosystem. If Elon Musk is exploring new frontiers, Huang wants Nvidia's technology powering those journeys. It's bold, it's ambitious, and it's why the world is watching both these visionaries with intense curiosity. But let's dig deeper. Huang didn't shy away from discussing competition, particularly AMD, which recently struck its own deal with OpenAI. In Huang's eyes, competition isn't a threat, it's a motivator. Every move by a competitor is a signal to innovate faster, optimize smarter, and solidify Nvidia's position as the default choice for AI developers globally. Imagine a chessboard where each piece represents a tech giant, but one player not only anticipates the moves of others, but also controls the squares everyone wants to reach. That's Nvidia today, and Huang is the grandmaster guiding it. And the stakes aren't small. AI isn't just a sector, it's a transformation affecting every industry, from healthcare and finance to transportation and entertainment. Nvidia's chips are the engines of that change. Huang's candid remarks about wanting to be involved in Musk's projects highlight an essential truth. In today's tech world, influence and opportunity are intertwined. To be part of groundbreaking innovation, you need not just capital and technology, but strategic alignment with visionaries shaping the future. Finally, Huang's message was clear. Ambition alone isn't enough. Execution matters, strategy matters, talent matters, and timing? It's everything. By strategically positioning Nvidia in the epicenter of AI, by cultivating partnerships with leaders like OpenAI, and by keeping an eye on Elon Musk's ventures, Huang is essentially saying, we want to be indispensable in the future of tech. Wherever innovation happens, Nvidia will be there. And that's where the story gets really interesting. Because when two visionaries, Huang with Nvidia, Musk with his constellation of ventures, converge, the potential isn't incremental, it's exponential. But the question that hangs over investors, analysts, and technologists alike is simple. Can Nvidia translate this ambition into market dominance without overextending? Can Huang's vision of being part of almost everything Musk touches coexist with sustainable growth and profitability? Let's dive straight into the heart of the matter, Nvidia's partnership with OpenAI. Huang explained that this isn't a casual collaboration, it's a strategic alignment of two forces driving the AI revolution. Nvidia provides the computational horsepower, the GPUs that power OpenAI's massive language models. Without these chips, training models like ChatGPT would take far longer, cost far more, and perhaps never reach the level of sophistication we see today. This is where Huang's vision becomes tangible. By powering the AI models shaping industries, Nvidia is effectively inserting itself into the core of modern innovation. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. AMD recently secured its own deal with OpenAI, a move some saw as a challenge to Nvidia's dominance. Huang didn't dismiss it lightly, but he framed it differently. Competition fuels excellence. In the AI arena, speed, efficiency, and architecture matter. Every move by a competitor signals opportunities to innovate faster. Huang is positioning Nvidia not just as a supplier, but as a strategic partner whose technology becomes indispensable regardless of the competitive landscape. Think of it like this. If AI is the new oil, Nvidia doesn't just drill, it refines, transports, and stores it. Now, where does Elon Musk fit into this? Huang's admission that he wants to be part of almost everything Musk touches isn't just a headline-grabbing quote. It's a window into strategy. Tesla's AI-driven autonomous systems, SpaceX's rocket simulations, Neuralink's neural interface experiments, each represents a frontier where Nvidia's technology can be pivotal. Huang sees Musk as a magnet for high-stakes innovation. Being part of almost everything Elon Musk is involved in means ensuring Nvidia's chips are the silent enablers behind projects that could redefine entire industries. In other words, Nvidia doesn't just want a seat at the table, it wants to provide the table itself. And the scale of this vision is enormous. Consider autonomous vehicles. Tesla's ambition isn't just about cars, it's about creating an AI ecosystem that can process immense amounts of real-world data in real time that requires cutting-edge hardware. Now, imagine Musk's other ventures, SpaceX simulations of Mars missions, AI-driven satellite constellations, even neural interface experiments that could fundamentally alter human-machine interaction. Nvidia's GPUs and AI frameworks are positioned to be the backbone of these initiatives. The synergy is clear. Huang aligns Nvidia's growth with the projects of innovators like Musk, capturing value wherever disruptive technology emerges. Huang also touched on the geopolitical side of AI, particularly the arms race with China. It's not just a corporate competition, it's a national imperative. China is aggressively investing in AI research, chip manufacturing, and talent development. Nvidia, by contrast, sits at the intersection of private ambition and national interest. Its technology underpins U.S.-led AI initiatives and innovation ecosystems. Huang's vision reflects a broader strategy. To maintain American leadership in AI, Nvidia must innovate relentlessly, partner wisely, and ensure that the U.S. retains access to critical talent and infrastructure. That's why discussions about H-1B visas and global talent pipelines aren't peripheral. They're central to the AI strategy. But Huang's approach isn't just about chips or deals. It's about foresight. He frames Nvidia's role as anticipatory. Instead of reacting to trends, the company seeks to be where innovation happens before it becomes obvious. In Part 1, we touched on Nvidia's grandmaster approach to competition. Here, that analogy deepens. Huang is thinking several moves ahead, positioning Nvidia to power ventures that don't yet exist, but will define the future of transportation, communication, healthcare, and even human cognition. Let's also consider company growth. Nvidia's stock and market capitalization reflect not only its current performance, but also investor confidence in its strategic positioning. Huang's candidness about aligning with innovators like Musk signals more than ambition. It signals calculated foresight. Investors aren't just buying chips, they're buying influence, access, and the potential for Nvidia to remain indispensable in a rapidly evolving tech ecosystem. And here's a subtle but crucial point. By publicly stating this desire to collaborate with Musk, Huang sends a signal to the market, to competitors, and to potential partners. It's a statement of intent that frames Nvidia as an indispensable collaborator, not just a vendor. It's psychology, strategy, and market positioning all wrapped into one. Investors watching closely understand that such moves can shape long-term value far beyond quarterly earnings reports. So, what does this mean for AI and tech markets? Simply put, Nvidia's vision creates a feedback loop. By powering leading AI ventures, it gains insights, data, and credibility. By aligning with innovators like Musk, it ensures its technology is central to groundbreaking projects. By maintaining a pipeline of top talent, it stays ahead of competitors and geopolitical pressures. And in doing all of this, Nvidia isn't just a company, it becomes a keystone of the AI-driven economy. As we step back and look at the bigger picture, one thing becomes crystal clear. Jensen Huang isn't just building a company, he's orchestrating an ecosystem. Nvidia is no longer just a chipmaker, it's a strategic hub where technology, innovation, and ambition intersect. By aligning with AI pioneers like OpenAI, by eyeing ventures of Elon Musk, and by staying several steps ahead of the competition, Huang is shaping the company to be indispensable in the future of global innovation. But ambition comes with challenges. Being part of almost everything Elon Musk is involved in sounds exciting, but Musk's ventures are high-risk, capital-intensive, and sometimes controversial. SpaceX missions can fail. Tesla initiatives can face regulatory hurdles. Neuralink experiments tread into uncharted ethical territories. For Nvidia, this means that Huang's bold vision must be matched by careful execution. The company needs to ensure that strategic alignment with these ventures generates value rather than exposing Nvidia to undue risk. In short, being at the center of innovation isn't just a privilege, it's a responsibility, yet the potential rewards are massive. Nvidia's GPUs and AI platforms already power some of the most transformative projects in the world. Every autonomous vehicle, every AI model, every breakthrough in robotics or space exploration that uses Nvidia technology reinforces its dominance. By embedding the company at the core of projects shaping the 21st century, Huang is ensuring that Nvidia is not just a participant in technological change, it's a driver of it. And then there's the geopolitical dimension. Huang's focus on American talent and infrastructure isn't incidental. As the U.S. and China race to dominate AI, companies like Nvidia are at the front line. Access to talent, advanced chips, and strategic partnerships becomes a matter of national competitiveness. Huang understands that leading the AI revolution isn't just about market share, it's about influence, control over critical technologies, and the ability to set the pace for global innovation. From an investor's perspective, this story is layered with implications. Nvidia's market value is as much about its current revenues as it is about its strategic positioning. By partnering with industry leaders, enabling AI breakthroughs, and embedding itself in the ventures of visionaries like Musk, Nvidia creates a moat that competitors will struggle to cross. The company's influence stretches beyond the balance sheet. It shapes which technologies succeed, which startups gain traction, and which industries are transformed. And here's the ultimate takeaway. Huang's desire to be involved in Elon Musk's ventures isn't just ego or fascination, it's strategy. It reflects a mindset where influence, opportunity, and innovation converge. By aligning with the right partners, investing in top talent, and staying ahead of the AI arms race, Nvidia is crafting a position of extraordinary advantage. It's a lesson in strategic thinking. If you want to shape the future, don't just compete. Embed yourself in the projects, people, and technologies that define it. So, what does the future hold for Nvidia and Jensen Huang? We can expect bold moves, deeper collaborations with AI leaders, and continued expansion into industries powered by artificial intelligence. We can expect the company to remain at the heart of the AI ecosystem, potentially touching every industry Musk or other visionaries innovate in, and we can expect investors, technologists, and policymakers to watch closely, because every move Huang makes today may set the stage for the breakthroughs of tomorrow. In the end, Nvidia's story under Jensen Huang is more than just a business success. It's a roadmap for ambition in the modern tech world. It's about recognizing opportunity, positioning strategically, and ensuring that your company isn't just along for the ride, but powering it. If you found this analysis insightful, make sure to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to The Financial Economist for more deep dives into the strategies shaping the world of finance, technology, and global innovation. Don't miss our upcoming videos, where we dissect the most influential companies, CEOs, and market trends driving the 21st century economy. Your next insight could be just one click away.